All right, people. So I'm here with your Raw review for a long time ago. I went on vacation, kind of got behind on Raw. That's the story, and that's how it goes. That's just the fact of the matter, people. I know probably nobody gives a shit about this show. Probably nobody even remembers what the fuck happened because this was a pretty forgettable show. Yada yada yada. Whatever. Nia Jax defeats a jobber. Neville defeats Perkins. Who the fuck cares? What I really want to talk about is this. Usually I save this for the end of the Raw review, but I want to talk about this to start the review. I don't even know if I'm going to really go into too much of what actually happened during this show, but for this Raw, I believe it was the Raw after Christmas, December 26th. I think it was the date. I gotta double check that, but whatever. You had only 38 minutes and 20 seconds of wrestling. And that was 9 matches, keep in mind too. It's not like you had 6 matches. You had 9 fucking matches. So what is that what does that average out? That averages out to a pathetic, a putrid 4.3 minutes per match. So you had 7 out of your 9 matches that were 5 minutes or under, that were 0 to 5 minutes. 7 people. You had one that was 5 to 10 minutes, and one that was 10 to 15. Now we've been seeing some terrible, match times here with Raws. Averaging 5 minutes per match, 6 minutes per match. That's usually what it's around. But this came in at 4.3, just terrible. And like I said, one of the main reasons why this product sucks. So let's see what the fuck. Oh yeah, you had Stephanie McMahon coming out to cut a promo. The big thing she said was uh if you could last as long, 2 minutes and 15 seconds, you'd last a second longer than Punk. And everybody says, I was hearing, oh, Stephanie McMahon owns the Chicago crowd, whatever. I thought it was a pretty good line. I thought it was a good line. I mean, it's not like it was great, I wouldn't say, but I mean, it was a good line. But this is what I talk about. WWE sometimes acts like things don't exist. They act like TNA doesn't exist. They act like the crowd doesn't cheer for heels. Sometimes they try to just act like things don't exist. And if they don't acknowledge it, then it doesn't exist in their minds. Like same thing with CM Punk. Once he left, they acted like he never even existed. Like, what the fuck's the point of that? Everybody knows it's like the elephant in the room. Oh, and look at this. They actually addressed it, and it turns out to be a good fucking line. So I thought it's not great because you always hear about, oh, them. I mean, you hear those kind of jokes. The same format Stephanie McMahon uses. Um, a lot of times are used in for sexual references. Lasting as long as whatever. But yeah, I mean, it was still a really good line. I have to say. But then she fucks up when she uses Michelle Obama's "When you go high, when you go low, I go high." Shit. I mean, holy fucking. Can we get over that fucking line? I heard Hillary Clinton use that line numerous times throughout her terrible campaign, which was probably the most poorly run campaign in modern political history. And now you got Stephanie McMahon use "I just want to fucking throw up again." I mean, come on. So yeah, just a normal opening promo there. What do we have? Oh, Cesaro Sheamus defeats the New Day. Normal tag match. Oh, look at this. Nia Jax defeats a jobber. Just more of the same shit with Nia Jax. She's been fucking facing jobbers now for fucking 6 months. Charlotte defeats Bailey with Dana Brooke as the guest referee. That's another fucked up thing. They're like, oh, Charlotte brought in her attorneys, and apparently Stephanie McMahon just fucking took it in the ass, and Mick Foley, just took it in the fucking ass. Apparently this huge fucking company, WWE, doesn't have any attorneys or lawyers or powerful lawyers. So, apparently Charlotte's lawyers are more powerful than Vince's, and yeah, that made sense. You had Neville defeating Perkins, just the same old shit with the cruiserweight division, same 4 or 5 minute. That's what they give them. They give them 4 or 5 minute matches. Um, Enzo, Big Cass, Rusev, Jinder brawl, just a boring ass ordinary brawl. Um, uh, Darren Young and Bo Dallas versus the Shitty Stars, just fucking four jobbers in a pointless 1 minute tag match. Braun Strowman then comes out and fucking destroys them all. Um, so yeah, then you had Gallows and Anderson defeating the Golden Truth, another pointless ass tag match. Swan defeats Davari in a 1 minute and 25-second waste of time cruiserweight match. And the main event was Reigns defeating Owens. Once again, that boring ass motherfucker Roman Reigns defeat. I mean, it seems like every fucking week it's something like Roman Reigns defeats Owens, Roman Reigns defeats Jericho, Rollins defeats Jericho, Rollins defeats Owens. Every fucking week. I mean, holy shit. They gotta fucking bury Owens and Jericho every week. I get the fact. Oh, they're heels. They gotta remain. The pussy heel, whatever the hell. But when you're the fucking Universal Champion, that's what they like to call it. By the way, a terrible name for your championship. I mean, can we pick something better than the Universal Champ? I mean, that doesn't even apply to wrestling. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. Oh, what are you, the fucking champion of the universe? No, you're the champion of wrestling. Not of the universe. What the fuck does that mean? So, but if you're the champion of Raw, then you should at least be going over clean sometimes, but no nothing. I mean, when's the last time? I mean, can you recall something that Owens has done in the past? Really in his title reign that he's won a match clean or he's beat somebody like Reigns clean. I mean, he hasn't. They don't push him. They don't. They're too fucking busy sucking Reigns' cock and pushing him while he gets booed by the fans. So this was just another ordinary match. I mean, how many fucking times are they just going to give us the same shit with Reigns beating Jericho or Owens? I mean, I feel like I've seen this like a million times over the past 3 months, and I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of seeing Reigns on my television screen every week, fucking spearing everybody and picking up the victory. And him even having a championship is a disgrace. It's a disgrace to wrestling because this guy has weaseled his way into the spot he's in right now. He doesn't deserve it at all. The only reason he got here in the first place is because of The Rock, and he continues to be pushed for no fucking reason whatsoever because he's obviously not making any money for this company because the ratings have gone into the shit since they pushed him, and he's a big reason why because nobody likes him, and he sucks, and he can't wrestle, and he can't cut a promo, and he hasn't done one productive thing for this company. He hasn't wrestled one fucking great match, in a one-on-one match. Oh, he was in the 3-on-3 tag match with the Shield versus that doesn't count. I'm talking one-on-one. No good matches at all. No good. I mean, has he had a memorable promo? Can you flash back and think of a funny moment? Oh, he called himself the guy. Oh, he called himself the guy. I mean, that was a terrible nick. I'm the guy. You look at some of the nicknames around WWE. Kevin Owens is the prize fighter. Randy Orton's the Viper. What's Roman Reigns? Oh, he's the guy. So yeah, this Raw sucked, people. And like I said, the thing that really sums it up is 4.3 minutes per match. They give us fucking 2 3 minute matches and expect us to think that's good. I mean, I get every once in a while, have a jobber match in there, 2 minute match, whatever. You gotta, for example, okay, if you want to do that with Braun Strowman for the first couple weeks of his WWE career, okay. But I mean, in the case of Nia Jax, when she's been in this company for fucking 6 months, been on Raw for like 6 months now, when she's still facing jobbers, when she's still facing people who are there to do a job for her, it's ridiculous. I mean, how many times are they going to recycle the same shit over and over again? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. That's all I gotta say, people. I mean, it's the same fucking shit every fucking week. Short ass matches and boring ass matches. Well, that's all I gotta say. This Raw sucked. All right, people. So again, I'm here with your now I'm here with your January first episode of January Raw review. Like I said, probably everybody's probably forgot about all the bad shit that's happened on this show, so I will try to get through it fast, keep it short and sweet. So I mean, you had a like once again your opening promo, same ass fucking format, New Year's, same shit. Owens, Jericho, Foley, and Stephanie cutting a promo once again. Just a pretty. I thought it was an all right promo. I mean, anytime you have Owens and Jericho out there, it's usually little bit more entertaining. But I mean, it's still used. The only reason they have this opening promo is to set up the match for the night. I mean, they don't use it to further the Roman Reigns, um, Owens feud. They just use it to set up the match for the night. You had Rollins defeating Owens by a disqualification. Once again, Owens loses. Yeah, the Universal Champ, the champion of Raw, keeps losing. Keeps fucking losing. You can't even give him a cheat victory to win. He's gotta fucking lose. Oh, and then spoiler alert. But then of course later in the night it's Roman Reigns winning again. Again. So there you go. You have Owens lose and then Roman win, of course. Their golden boy, Roman Reigns. So Owens, like a dumbass, uses the bell. I mean, can they fucking make him look any more dumb? Then you had, what else did we have? Oh, you had the Anderson defeats Cesaro, just a typical ass match. Strowman defeats Sami Zayn, and oh, they had the last man standing. I actually thought it was decent. Oh, I'm actually giving them credit for something. I thought it was a decent match here. They do something different. Good, they do something different. However, they could have done a little bit more in this match to make it better. It could have been longer. It could have been the main event of the night. I know they put on Owens and the Kevin Owens show with Goldberg as I don't know if you would actually call that the main, but I'm talking about the main event match. They could have put this on as the main event match, a last man standing match. Would have been much better than Bayley versus Charlotte in a 3 minute and 25 second match. So you had this fucking thing here. Like I said, it was 12 minutes and 35 seconds long. I gave it 2.75 out of 5 stars. It was decent. It went backstage. There were some good moments. There was a table spot. Um, I thought the ending was dumb, where I believe just Strowman gives him his finisher, which is really dumb. It's like a running power slam. You figure a big guy could use something better than a running power slam is one of his finishers. I mean, that's fucking dumb. But yeah, I thought the match was decent. Like I said, could have had a better finish. Could have had some, more shit going on. I thought a little bit short for a last man stand. Usually, last man standing matches are pretty long. Oh, it's not a pay per view. It shouldn't be long. Oh, come on, you got fucking 3 hours of Raw, and most of the shit on this show is a waste of time anyway. So, but like I said, it was still decent. It was something different. So then you had, and this is what I'm talking about. You have all this shit, so you have a lot of time to fucking do shit that's actually good, like last man standing match. Then you have the New Day and Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil, why is he taking up time on Raw? He fucking sucks. He's a jobber. So they cut a promo. Basically Titus wants to join the New Day, and once again, oh, they use the promo to create a match. That's all they use promos for. It's like they don't ever use promos to like further a pay per view feud, do they? It's like no, they always use it to create a match for later in the night. So they use it to set up the match, and then you have Woods defeating Titus O'Neil in just a boring ass 4 minute 0 out of 5 star match. Oh, then you have Reigns defeating Jericho. Like I was saying, there you have Roman Reigns once again fucking beating everybody. Of course, he has to beat Jericho. I thought the match was actually all right, but I mean, still, I'm still fucking pissed off that Roman Reigns fucking wins once again. That fucking motherfucker. Perkins defeats Kendrick. Normal cruiserweight shit match. Jinder Mahal and Rusev defeat Big Cass in 1 minute and 45 second waste of time. Like I already talked about Bailey and Charlotte. And then you have your main event of the night or the last segment. Kevin Owens in Goldberg. This was they fucked it up. They fucked it up once again. I mean, okay, you're going to do Kevin Owens, Goldberg on the Kevin Owens show. Okay, good idea. It's a pretty intriguing idea. But then you got fucking, you got them out there, and they're just starting to get into their promo. I'm like, okay, it's getting good. Kevin Owens is getting in Goldberg's face, and then you hear the music, dun 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 dun. Oh, you're like, oh fuck, here we go with, of course, motherfucking Roman Reigns after he just fucking beat Kevin or Chris Jericho. He has to stick his nose into this fucking shit and fuck it up. And then after that, you got fucking Braun Strowman coming out, and before you know it, there's more fucking entrance time than there is promo time. I mean, holy shit! I mean, literally, you had probably as many entrants. The entrances probably took up as much time as the promos, and then you basically had no you had no time to develop a promo between anybody. There was no flow to it. Every time something got going, like I was talking about, Owens was getting in Goldberg's face, and they were finally developing a promo. Then you hear music, and then at the end you have fucking Roman Reigns and Goldberg spearing Strowman. And then of course, Owens and Jericho just run away like fucking pussies, and they're not even in the picture. I mean, once again, it's just everything to fucking put those two down, and everything to push Roman Reigns. It's just it just pisses me the hell off. So, segment wasn't good. It wasn't good. There was too many entrances. There wasn't any flow to it because the entrances kept fucking up the flow to the promos. And pretty much there was only people only got a couple minutes to say what they had to say. There wasn't any time to develop any a long ass promo. Like I said, it's just everything in this company is short, short, short. Short matches, short promos. Ordinary promos, ordinary matches. Everything is ordinary. Everything is basic as fuck. So there you go, people. There's your Raw review. Wanted to get it over quick because I know probably most people don't even fucking remember this shit because it's not memorable at all. So there you go. I'm sorry I'm late, but I went on vacation, like I was saying, went on vacation and shit. So I'm 2 Raws behind now. So I'll do my best to get caught up in a timely fashion. So there you go, people. There's your Raw review.